Hey guys, welcome to the bonus lesson. In this video, we'll be making a samurai helmet. So let's get started and do it the same way as we did in the last video. Alright, so I'm going to grab my sketch. If you don't have this downloaded already, go ahead and do so. You'll find the link in the description to my Dropbox. So I'm going to File, make sure you have this layer selected. I'm going to File, Place, and I'm going to grab my samurai helmet. Alright, click shift and left click and drag, and there we go. Let me just adjust this just right. Cool. Now we click, oh wait, first let me unlock that and let me ungroup this once more. Alright, now we click and place and And now we're just going to center our circles around our sketch, like in the last video. So just click on Alt, left click and drag to copy that. Let me just move these out of the way real quick. Alright, there we go. And now I'm going to name this layer Sketch real quick. And this one, Helmet. I'm not sure if that's how you spell helmet. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so I'm just going to put this right. Actually, first I'll just probably put it right about here. And then I'm gonna copy this one to put over this. That way the size connects well with the rest of the drawing. So let me just figure this out a bit. You'll probably have to make some adjustments to it, so don't worry about that. Alright. It's not going to look exactly like the drawing, but just try to connect it with the circles as best you can. Alright, next one. Right about there. I'm gonna get tiny circles. Oh, I get a tiny circle. Not that tiny. Right about. There we go. Not exactly on the line, but it didn't have to be. That's okay. And another small circle. Right about. Probably there's good. Cool. Alright. Right about there. Maybe not another one for there. Something at the bottom is what I'll need. A little bigger. A little bigger than that. Maybe I should replace this one with another one of these big ones. Just about ought to do it. And probably should get that line right there. And next, gotta get these lines just about right. Not right on top of them, but just kind of a little bit down. A little more. Alright. Almost got it. This should be very fast. this drawing, so it won't take but a little bit of time to get it done just right. Now let's select all our circles here. And now we get out the shape builder tool. And we select the areas we want, which are these. Now let's delete the unwanted areas, so hold down Alt and left click. Oh, accidentally deleted a part I didn't want to delete. When it's on the plus sign, keep selecting that area that you want to fill in or use for later on. And I'm probably just going to speed through this a bit. You guys can try to probably get ahead of me if you want. You could just pause the video if you have to get some adjustments done yourself. Alright, perfect. Oh, wait, one more spot. Gonna have to zoom in a bit. Just gonna adjust that real quick. Doesn't have to look perfect. Well, maybe a little. Alright, perfect. And make sure you get rid of some of the areas you don't need. Alright, almost there, almost got it. Alright, cool. This is always the frustrating thing you'll have to deal with, guys, so keep that in mind. If you want your drawing or logo to look good, you'll have to make some adjustments and delete some unwanted areas you don't want. Alright, perfect. Alright, so let's color in our logo. And by doing that, let's select all of this, and I'll just click the eyeball off that. Now I'll get out my shape builder tool. I'll just click on that, make sure that that certain area is selected for coloring in. Sometimes when it comes to designing your logo, you'll have to select certain areas here that you want to color in, because if you select the whole thing, it'll kind of just select multiple different other parts of your logo that you don't want to color in, like maybe say this, and this together, and you don't want that. So sometimes you'll have to pay maybe close attention to your outline make sure that it's all aligned properly and that nothing's going outside, you know, not like any holes or any cracks showing, so that way it won't select certain areas you don't want colored in. So anyway, I'm just going to, for now, I'm just going to select this. That way we'll be on the safe side. And I'm going to just make this kind of a gray color. And next I'm going to select this. And this is going to be a type of, maybe hopefully a golden color. It's really hard to perfect gold in Illustrator without making it look so greenish looking. Yeah, that's close enough. And I didn't have to use the shape builder tool that time. Well, I'll probably have to use it now for this. Let's just keep using the shape builder tool just in case. And we'll probably have to group some of these spots. So let me just select all this, and I'm going to have to select those areas to piece it together. There, 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 and there. Now hopefully so we can just get this just right. Let me just get that a darker gray. Make it a little darker. Alright, cool. And now we select that. Alright. And now we'll give this a red color. Alright, let's give it a dark red color, because that's usually how dark the samurai helmets are. Somewhat dark, somewhat bright, mostly dark. Right about there. Alright, awesome. There. Now let's give this no outline whatsoever, and now we'll just click on the gradient. So now it's time to give it a gradient. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place a new picture on the side. So what I'm going to grab is I'm going to go to my quick access. There it is. Cartoon Golden Skull Samurai helmet. Alright, cool. And you can download this from my Dropbox so we can get the right color for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and select all of that. And that's not mine, that's something I found off Google. You can find a lot of, you know, neat designs you want to copy the color from on Google Images. Feel free to do so if you don't like this one. So now I'm just going to adjust. I'm just going to use the gradient tool for the rest of this. And yeah, you'll also have to select certain parts for your gradient tool as well. So you'll have to, so that way you don't have to, you know, make any mistakes, because sometimes it just fills in the entire logo or the design rather than filling one part in colors at a time. So that way you can make it easier for yourself. So select one part of your logo and then select the next and then select the next to edit your colors. Alright, now let's give this a bit of a brown. That brown color right there looks good. I want to make sure the light's coming from over here, so let's give it, or maybe the light coming from over there. That way it looks cooler that way. Next we'll give it something like this golden color. Nope, wait. Forgot to select my gradient. Right about there. Keep on going. Maybe not that color. It's a little too bright for me. I'm going to select parts of the skull here. Some of the golden parts right there. Make it a little more golden. Make it a little darker than it needs to be. Let me just add another there. Make it a little more bright. Oh, well, I just deleted that. Let me try one more time. Just gonna give it that one then. And just adjust it so that way it angles correctly. Alright. Don't forget to select one at a time on your logo. Let me just adjust that. I'm gonna use that color, and I'm gonna select Add New. Keep on doing this. Put it in the middle, adjust it so the consistency is right. Perfect. Next up, this one. I'm just gonna speed along through this. That way we don't waste any more time. Alright, so there's your design. Alright, so now that is it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed making logos. Hopefully this will benefit you to create your own stunning logos. So keep practicing with the golden circles. And so that'll do it for this series.